Deshaun Watson's quarterback coach and Quincy Avery take shots at Coach Prime. For whatever it's worth, you guys know Coach Prime, whether he's active or whether he's dealing with different health situations, people continue to take shots at him any chance they get, maybe because it's clickbait or maybe just because he is who he is. And one thing I love about Coach Prime, he continues to show many people love, as he even loved guys like Deshaun Watson, who seems as though he is a form of a mentor for Shedeur Sanders. And like I said before, it seems like he's kind of trying to take that role on despite being injured, despite him getting a lot of money from the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns looking to move on from him, and Shedeur can potentially be the new franchise quarterback. Either way, you guys hit the like button for him right now if you guys love Shedeur Sanders. Coach Prime, don't forget to subscribe right now. Go turn that post notification bell on to all. We're going to jump into it now. You guys know Shedeur Sanders is continuing to put that work in. Deshaun Watson is a guy who is on the roster of the Cleveland Browns, but look like the Cleveland Browns is moving on. However, this man right here in Quincy Avery had a lot of things to say about Coach Prime. Just this whole situation, you guys can see he was just in Deshaun Watson's wedding, and he's also been a close guy to Deshaun Watson over the phase of his career so far. Deshaun Watson is a guy that seems like he don't mind taking Shedeur Sanders under his wing to a degree, and Coach Prime has definitely been a pivotal part of not only Shedeur Sanders' playing career, but his life in general. Either way, you guys can see this guy Quincy said, Quincy Avery, the longtime private quarterback coach of Cleveland Browns Deshaun Watson, is raising eyebrows with sharp criticism of Colorado head coach Deion Sanders. Now, you guys can see right here in this article right here, they continue on by saying, Avery questioned whether Sanders' coaching career has ever been about the players or just about his own family. In a recent appearance on the Maggie and it was that Perloff show, Avery cast doubt on the authenticity of Sanders' coaching future now that his son, including Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders, are no longer playing under him. So this man right here is questioning Coach Prime moving forward without his sons. He continued on by saying, the reason I have such a difficult time with Deion is because so many of the things he done, so many things that he does is about him rather than other people. Avery said, I think that a lot of people miss that. So we get to see who he is as a person when he has to take on this team without his sons involved. Now you guys can see right here, this is again a quarterback coach of Deshaun Watson. Coach Prime is a father first and foremost. Of course, you want to see great things for your sons, but it seems like people minimize, just all the great things that Coach Prime did for many other players around him. Now, Shedeur Sanders was going to be a top draft pick regardless. The brother had the talent. But when you see a guy like Avery say these things about Coach Prime, the reason I have such a difficult time with Deion is because so many things he does is about him rather than other people. Avery said, I think a lot of people miss that. So we get to see who he is as a person when he has to take on this team without his sons involved. And like I said before, Shedeur Sanders actually seemed like his stock dropped by having Coach Prime attached to him versus helping him ultimately in the end. But he helped out guys like Jimmy Horn Jr. You guys can see Jimmy Horn Jr. and his stock rose just playing with Coach Prime. His numbers wasn't that crazy this year, but he got that opportunity because of the light that Coach Prime shed on him. Travis Hunter is who he was when he came to Coach Prime, but Coach Prime helped allow him to play both ways and allow him to pursue the things he wanted. You guys can see he was a top pick. Coach Prime has poured into a lot of guys other than just his son. I don't think it's necessarily about him, but as a father, you're going to want what's best for your son. Y'all have to like button if y'all agree with me on that, in that regard. I think the Colorado Buffs will do some great things. But y'all get in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all think about this man who took shots at Coach Prime and Deshaun Watson's quarterback coach. Thank you so much.